Liam Payne's hospital picture leaks online. We have to talk about this and a lot more, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I cover all things pop culture. Before we get into this, I just want to say I will not be showing any pictures, so you guys know that you are in a safe place. I'm not about doing that. I find that to be cruel. And if you are someone out there who is sharing these damn pictures, you should be ashamed of yourself because what you are doing is very disgusting and dangerous. Now, I do have to talk about this because these pictures have set off alarms throughout the fan base about them not thinking that Liam Payne actually passed at Casa Sud. This has caused a huge new theories and conspiracies. Now, also, I do have an update on the toy drive that we are doing in memory of Liam's memory. So stay tuned for that as well. So yesterday I was bombarded. When I tell you bombarded, I mean bombarded in the best way possible, of course. Of a lot of you guys tell me, please talk about the picture. Please talk about the picture. Now, I have not seen the picture. It was sent to me a lot of times. I have not seen it. I did not open those messages because I just don't see the point in that. And I just find it to be so incredibly disrespectful and quite frankly, cruel. Now, in the picture, I do have to say that I spoke to someone who did see the picture and who has been very much analyzing and involved in this Liam Payne investigation. And she basically says that in the picture, it's from the hospital, apparently, where he is getting intervened medically. They are, I guess, trying to help him out. Now, this has raised a lot of different conspiracies and theories about how they believe that Liam Payne's picture that was first leaked by TMZ from the hotel, that was allegedly tampered with.
Injuries to this area. Very, very big injuries, which, yes, could have come from a fall, but they weren't in the images that were first released of Liam. Any images from Casa Hotel have been tampered with, if they are even real at all. It could be a stand-in, it could be God knows what, but I don't feel Liam was ever at Casa Hotel at all. I believe Liam first of all stayed at the Hyatt Hotel. That was where he first went to when he went to Argentina. He then went to a place called Dole's House, or Dole's something. It was a Airbnb. Then he went to his friend Gonzalez's house. This here is Liam and Gonzalez. I believe the last place Liam was ever alive was at Gonzalez's house.
Because this wasn't supposed to happen. But by who? Is it Roger and to no longer be here? Not the bull crap, not dissecting that. What is the motive? Who would want Liam to no longer be here? Do we think that this is a robbery gone wrong? Do we think this was an entire setup? But by who? Is it Roger and Maya? Is it something to do with the hotel staff and all of their connections? Was this some sort of cover-up because this wasn't supposed to happen? But it clearly happened anyway. Do we really believe that Kate left 4 days early to go home to her bed and her dog? Or was she forced to leave so that this could play out? Do we think that she knew? Or do we think that she was controlled too?
So listen, I want to tell you, I'm all about justice for Liam, 1000%. The only thing that I worry about is that I feel like some of the conspiracies and theories are getting a little bit too much. I understand that all we want is for the family to have justice and for Liam's family to be able to finally grieve in peace, knowing that whoever is behind his passing is being, prosecuted and all of that. That's why we are going in on the people investigated like Roger Noors and Brian Paz. By the way, I am awaiting for Brian Paz to confirm to give me that interview, so stay tuned for that. If you guys don't know, I have reached out to him and a couple of his friends to ask him to do an interview with me so I can ask him all of the questions that he, in my opinion, has been dancing around. Now, I will say that what I'm trying to do on my channel is I'm trying to do as as I'm trying to give you guys all the updates and everything, but I don't want to go into this whole land of conspiracies because I just believe that if we go too far, like, oh, Beyonce did it and Diddy did it and all these things, like, I think that's more harmful than good. I think for me, one of the things that stands out the most to me is Roger Noors, is Brian Paz, is the Gonzalez guy, is the hotel staff. Those are the people that I believe we need to be focusing on. If we do believe within our hearts that this was done intentionally and that there are people behind it because law enforcement does believe so, then I believe those are the people that we need to be focusing on. I do think that the fans really, really want justice for Liam. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with expressing what you think and putting your own investigation twist on it. But I also just really plead that we are more mindful about the things that we are saying. For example, those 2 videos that I just shared of the 2 fans, they have been covering Liam from day one, and they have been doing it with so much respect, with so much love. But then there's other videos that I'm not going to share because I'm not going to give them that clout, that is full of just the craziest conspiracies, talking about the Illuminati and talking about Liam owing millions and Kate Cassidy and Maya Henry, like all these things that listen, in this day and age, anything can happen. But I just don't want to give attention to things that they don't quite, matter. I do think that we need to focus a lot on the hotel staff, Roger Noors, Gonzalez, and Brian Paz. I don't want to talk about things that are not necessary to talk about. Now, in my opinion, I do believe that Casa Sur Hotel is hiding something. I do believe that a lot of the friends that were surrounding Liam, like Roger Noors and Brian Paz and the hotel worker, and I also do believe that Kate Cassidy should be questioned. Those are my opinions on it. There's also another friend, Gonzalez, who was allegedly teaching him how to play polo. So those are all the people that I think that there should be a lot of focus on, but we can't stray too far behind. Now, I did want to do this because a lot of you guys asked me to do this, and I 100% agree. If you happen to see any links or anyone sharing these images, I need you to report the images, okay? I need you to go and actually report to the social media, whatever it is, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is, okay? I know that it is being shared on X. I know that a lot of people on TikTok are telling people where to find it. Report all these people because this is not important, okay? These pictures should be viewed by investigators, should be viewed by people who are going to help find, the justice for Liam. In my opinion, I don't think those are the authorities in Argentina. In my opinion, the ones that should have access to this is Jeff Payne's team and his private investigators from the UK. Because in my opinion, I think that the authorities in Argentina are in cahoots with the hotel. Listen, I'm not the conspiracy type. You guys know this. I'm not going to go to Hollywood Boulevard and say the end is near. But if you cannot convince me otherwise that there's not some creepy, vile shit going on here about Liam's passing. So I ask that you please report the picture. All right, so I'm going to link in the description. Girl, I look like a football player. This is my husband's jacket. I wanted to look a little bit more like, serious, but I look like a fucking quarterback. Listen, I'm gonna link down below the links of each and every social media platform where you can complain if you do see this image. I beg you, please report it. Don't share it. Now, you guys do know that I'm doing a toy drive. We have decided to do a toy drive in memory of Liam Payne. And I didn't know there was a lot of steps you had to take to do an actual toy drive. Each place that I am interested in donating to, they have their procedures. It's like they have to get approvals and they have to, all of these things. So the wish list is ready. I'm just waiting for the final email confirmation. So hopefully at the end of today or latest tomorrow, we're gonna go live. But I'm so grateful and thankful that you guys want to join in on this toy drive. I've already spoken to a couple of amazing charities and they're so excited. They're so grateful for you guys. I told them that you guys were so excited to donate, and I'm gonna do a separate video explaining where all the toys are gonna go. So the idea is to put it out the Amazon wish list. You guys, you know, order whatever you want to order, then it arrives to my location, and then I take it personally, you know, on behalf of you guys and of course in Liam's memory. So I'm very, very grateful to be able to do this. Listen, I'll keep you guys updated if there's anything more. I do believe that there is a lot more like conspiracies, like I said in the beginning, and theories, but I pray that we don't get lost in it. And like I said, I understand we all want justice for Liam, but I do feel like some videos and some kind of assumptions and conspiracies can be more harmful than helpful. So I think what we can do as a collective is share what we think, of course, and also report on, you know, report any images or anything that you think could be damaging to the family, because, you know, the internet does not care. And I have seen some some outlets just posting whatever, and really they just don't care. You know what I mean? They really just don't care. So I want us to be sort of like Liam's, I don't know, bodyguards, if you will, where we can report any comments or any images or videos that we find to be demeaning towards his memory or the family. So if you wouldn't want your family to see it, then we gotta do what we gotta do. So what do we think? Let me know in the comments below. I love you all so much. I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye.